Hey guys, so we wanted to show you what the office was like at the Michael Breed Golf Academy here at Manhattan Woods, and I just got my new bag from Titleist with the new logo on it, which I'm psyched about. Nice blue. So just kind of we'll go around here around the office and give you a little insight and a little look at what we've got in the studio here. These are some things here. Obviously, Mr. Flick hangs on the wall. That was one of the first things when I got into the top teachers, and we all know what Mr. Flick was all about. Also around the top of as you go through this, you're going to see a bunch of different clubs that are going to be up here, and many of them have a lot of meaning to me, sentimental meaning. This over here, this is when I played golf with Tiger at the Grand Slam of Golf in 2006. And of course, I'm a huge Giants fan, as you're well aware. And there's my man Eli Manning. This was a bib from Darren Stiles when he got his tour card. This here is Vitas Gerulaitis, who I was very fortunate to be a good friend of, and I was a pallbearer at his funeral. And then this gentleman here was a gentleman that worked for me, a guy by the name of Michael Carpenter. We called him Deucey. And on the above up here, this is one of the clubs of Vitas Gerulaitis, and this is Deucey's club. Deucey passed away in a tragic house fire. What a special guy he was. These are holes in one that I've had, and I've two that are really important to me. This one here was my very first hole in one. This happened when I was in college, and it happened on my dad's 50th birthday, just kind of a fluke, obviously. And then this hole in one here, which is my last hole in one, happened in 2010, and that was at Seminole, which was kind of fun. So over here is my John Wooden Pyramid of Success. I'm always reminded of that. And then this is a quote that I read a lot. And then this right here, obviously we've had some water and some other stuff. This is a Ronald Reagan quote, which is one of my favorites. It says, "There's no limit to what a man can do or where he can go if he doesn't mind who gets the credit." And it's a really important thing to me. And it just reminds us all the time that, you know what, it's not about you, it's about what you're doing and creating a better place. Isn't that what golf is all about? Then obviously over here I've got the big huge TV, which hooks up to my computer, so when I'm giving some instructional lessons here, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get somebody to put it in other than myself, because if I'd have done this wouldn't have worked out so well. But this moves, which is great. Up here, these two clubs up here, this is my Uncle Peter, who passed away about 4 years ago. That's his 6-iron, and all the clubs that I've shown you from those that were close to me were 6-irons, except for this one. This one right here is my father's putter. He passed away back in 2001, and this, you know, putting is my game, and that happened to be the putter that he used for a long, long time. So that hangs on the wall. Over here you can see these are some of the plaques that I've been fortunate enough to receive, including the 2012 Teacher of the Year. A nice letter from the people at Golf Digest for making it into the top 50. This is when we did a little event with Arnold Palmer. And that was something that he signed and sent back to me, which was pretty neat. Over here, we'll start up here. Golf Pride was the gentleman at Golf Pride, and one of the gentlemen at Golf Pride was a guy by the name of Stephen Doherty. They sent this to me, which has my 2012 Teacher of the Year, the Golf Fix. It also has some of the things that I've done with the Met PGA, and then my Randolph-Macon Hall of Fame acknowledgement, or whatever you want to call that. This actually is the Hall of Fame plaque that I got from Randolph-Macon when I got inducted in 2004. This over here is my Giants hat, and you can see some pictures of significant people in my life. My wife and my son happen to be hanging out here on my desk. There's my wife right over there, and my son William right there. And then over here I've got, which my wife gave to me, this right here is something that I got from Kodak, and it's just turns different pictures all throughout. So pretty neat right there. But anyway, these are people that I've worked with through time, and then in the back, some of the gentlemen from the tour and ladies from the tour who I've been fortunate enough to play with or teach or whatever. Over here, we've got some instructional books and some different books that I think are important and have been important. So many times I'll pull that out and let people look at them. And then some of them are just gifts from people. This is somebody was teaching me how to play poker, which I still don't know how to do, and I haven't been able to get into that one. So that one tends to hang out there and doesn't get opened very often. But you know, I've got books that some of the better instructors have written: David Pelz and Hank Haney, Butch Harmon, a bunch of people. Some other books. Obviously, this is a book that you all know, Ben Hogan's Power Golf, and this is one of my collector books that I have. This book, I think, was published, I think, for the third or fourth time back in 1948. So pretty cool book there. And then over here, these are some of the articles that I've written in Golf Magazine. This was something that Titleist sent to me, which obviously means a lot after I got the National Teacher of the Year. These are all the national award winners who are with Titleist, which is really cool. I wanted to make sure that was displayed because I'm very proud of the award, but also very proud of being a part of the Titleist family and being involved with Mike Schultz and Harry Hammond, Carl Alexander, and Mark Holliday. So this was a gift that I got when I was working at Augusta National last year. This was in 1992, and after 92, obviously Bernard Langer won in 93, so I got out in 92, and I was given that award. And then this is when I left Sunningdale, the people that I worked with signed that. So that was very meaningful, obviously, to me. And then across the top, you can see some more of what are collectible clubs, and I've spent a lot of time trying to do some collecting. So that's a look inside of the office right here, and just some of the memorabilia and things that I get to come into every day remind me of, you know, my pursuit. One other thing I want to share with you, if you could, if you come over here, and those of you that have seen or been to some of the presentations that I've made for the PGA across the country, this is my word list that I have. And so what I do, let me take this off of here. This is my word list, and what I do is every day I come in, I've got these words that I've gotten through presentations with others in the PGA, and what they do is they remind me of what I want to try to be for that day. So I might come in today and my word for the day is to be generous. So I want to make sure that I'm generous with my time, that I'm generous with how I am with people. And so I make sure that I make a point to have that word be a part of what I'm going to do for the day. And I have a different word every single day. And it just helps me, you know, kind of try to pay attention to what I'm doing and where I'm going moving forward. So that's something that's obviously very important to me. So that's a look inside my office here at the Michael Breed Golf Academy at Manhattan Woods, and I appreciate you watching.